Now, since our backend is ready, we learned how to create the backend. We defined a model. We created authorization and authentication middleware. We handled the errors. We handled the status codes, and we did our controllers, and we linked them with the routes, and we defined the middlewares, and we used the middlewares in the routes. I think it's time to run this backend with Docker. Let's Dockerize it. First of all, for Node.js backend, it's gonna be almost the same. Sometimes it will be changed a bit between like the framework. Let's start by adding a dot docker ignore file. It's gonna be dot docker ignore dot enter. And here you should add any file you want to ignore during the building of the Docker image. Basically, by default and by convention, we ignore the npm underscore modules, and we ignore the dot git folder, things like this. And we ignore, for example, let's ignore the readme.md, or let's delete it. We don't need it. Let's add a typical file. Can be like this. The npm debug.log also should be. We should not add it in the image build because we don't need it. Now, let's create a docker file docker file. That's all. So basically, we need an environment to run a Node.js application. So we will import from Node. From Node, we are going to import the Node.js 20 dash Alpine as what? As builder. We are going to build our project with this. So basically, the work directory will be app. I need to copy the package JSON now to the work directory. Copy package.json, and I can add here a étoile. So basically, what the star did, this means that we are going to copy package and anything after package .json, and we are going to copy it to the working directory. I think you can see clearly here that we have package.json, it will copy it, and we have package-log.json, it will copy it. Okay. After copying the package JSON and the package log JSON, we are going to run to install the node modules. I'm gonna use npm clean install, not install. How we will install the node modules with the package JSON. The node modules are inside the package JSON dependencies. These dependencies. Okay. Let's go back. After this, after we prepare the node modules, we need to copy the other project code, so the source and the tsconfig. Okay. Now, after copying the project files, we need to build the project. This means we need to compile TypeScript into JavaScript, because the framework is named Node.js. So we write code in TypeScript and it will be later compiled into JavaScript. And why we write in TypeScript? Because JavaScript is a dynamic programming language. It has not static typing. So when we code a program, it may change the type of the data later in production, and it may make errors. Okay, this is why Microsoft invented TypeScript. So we can make run npm run build. Okay, after running the build, so this is the stage one. We finished the stage one. It's gonna be like this command, and we add too many dashes. Stage one, build the application. I'm gonna add too much dashes also, like this. Yeah, I like it. Control C. Why we are building in stages? Because you can build the application in one stage, but like this the image size will be reduced. Okay, you test it and you will figure out. Stage 2, now we run the application. We need to we built the application, we need to run it now. Run the application from node alpine. So basically the work directory is app. We need now to copy the files and the things that we build from the builder. Okay, copy. So it's gonna be copy capital dash dash from builder. Remember, we typed here builder is the same name as we named here. If we named this from node 20 alpine as xyz, so from here should be xyz. Okay, I think it's clear. From builder we are going to copy the app slash package, anything package JSON into the working directory, which is the app. And I will copy also the node modules. Node modules, because node modules is folder, we are going to copy his content to the node modules, not the home directory like this. No, to the node modules. Okay, now also we need to copy the dist. Why dist? Because here, as we learned in the first part of the course, TypeScript will build the project. Here we defined output directory dist. Okay, destination, source, destination. I think it's clear. Also at B, I'm going back. So we are copying to from app destination into destination. Why here we have not added a folder? Because package JSON is a file. Node modules is a folder. We are going to copy all the things inside this folder. Dist also is a folder. So I want to run my application on port 3000. So I expose 3000 and I make the environment mode production. So I tell the Docker that is production mode. So it will be env for 3000. Okay, so I make in a command. What? It's not run start. It can be run start, yeah. can be run start. Let's see the start command. Yes, I can start, or I can directly write node dist index.js, but I will use the npm run start. So that's all for the Docker file. Now let's create the Docker compose. Okay, I will add a file here. It's easy, yeah? I think I explained everything. It's gonna be compose.yaml services. So it's gonna be backend. We can make context. Okay, container name. The build context Docker file is Docker file. Okay, because the compose.yaml and the project are in the same directory, in the context we make dot. Okay, if they are not in the same directory, like if I have here compose.yaml and the project inside another folder, I should type the folder name /backend. I will make this in order that you can understand. So they are in the same directory, the context will be dot. This is clear. Now I can create a folder named backend or services. Generally I name services, services, and I copy all except Docker compose, sorry, and services. I move all inside services, move. Now I should tell the compose that the context is /services. That's all. That's all. I will go back. So it will be like this. I will delete the services. I do not need it. I will skip why the node modules I read. Okay. Now the ports. The internal port is 3000. The external port is 3000. The environment. I can delete this. env underscore file. We have an environment file. Okay. The environment file is .env. Simple. It's simple. And now it depends not on anything. Just we don't have volumes. We can have a command. Okay. It's the minimal thing. Networks, backend network, and the network driver is a bridge. So basically this is fully functional. I think this is fully functional. We are going to run and try. We launch Docker desktop. Okay. We wait the Docker engine and it starts. So here Docker compose app -d. We type enter. Now it's gonna build the application. It's exporting layers. Everything is green from the first try. So now we can see that our backend is running on port 3000. Cannot get, but we can fix this. And here server is running on port 3000. Okay. Here everything is clear and it's working. Let's add a simple get root. Simple get root here into the source index. Okay. app.get hello world. So Docker compose app. To build a new image, we add -- build dash D to run in background. Okay, it's building the new image. Now we open this, we click, and it's gonna give us hello world. Okay, but I don't like this. I will not response.send, response not JSON. Success and hello world. Next function, I have to make it like npm run build. Great. Let's click again. Now the response is a JSON hello world. Now let's see the images. The image size is 256 megabytes, so it's small. This is our whole backend. Our whole backend is 250 megabytes. Now let's end the video by a pro tip. Here in the Docker file, why I separated them? Because as I said, when you separate the stages, the image that we built will be a small size, and this is good. Let's try now to make them in one single stage. Okay, I'm gonna control C, and I'm gonna comment this part, and I'm gonna control V here. Okay, so basically it's not gonna be stages. The work directory always is the app, and I'm gonna copy like this. That's all. It's one stage. As builder, we don't need as builder. That's all. npm docker compose. Wow. Let's see what's happening. Maybe the work directory. Yes, the work directory should be up. It's an error. Okay, let's try to remove this now, because we don't need to copy. We already inside the same stage. And it's building. Now the image will be too much larger. So as you can see, the size has increased. Now, because the backend is not too large, like does not have too many services, it increased by 30 megabytes. But later, when the project will be bigger and bigger, you will see a big difference, even with gigabytes. So let's go back into the first thing, Control A, and we uncomment and we build our image from scratch. And the image is 250, and everything is well. Docker is running, the image is running. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.